Ladies and gentlemen, after doing my diamond and silk video, it was really appropriate to do a video about dogs. Okay, so here goes. But this is a good one, y'all. Dogs are, when they're not made to turn on people, are amazing animals. They really are. My dog I had for 19 years before he died. And even he could pick up when somebody was not well or even someone in the house that was about to die. Now, when I had my dog, my mother was in hospice at that time. And every time we came to the house to visit, because she used to like to see my dog, so I would bring him, especially when she wasn't doing well, and it would always cheer her up. So he would get under her hospital bed, and he had never done that before, but he started doing that just days before she actually died. He knew, you know, and it's just like when you read that dogs can smell cancer. And another thing that he did, I had my appendix taken out back around 96, not 96, I'm sorry, 2006. I had my appendix taken out, and my stomach at that time was stapled. When I came home from the hospital, I remember that very next day, I was sitting downstairs in my family room, and he came in the room and he went right to my stomach. And I had my t-shirt on, so he didn't see it, but he came right to my stomach and started sniffing. He knew something was done to me. It's amazing what they can pick up on. So now this story, ladies and gentlemen, came out recently on The Guardian. And this is December 12th, 2020. COVID-19 has an odor and the dogs are detecting it. Meet the canine super squad sniffing out the virus. Pretty damn amazing, isn't it? One thing very distinctive, y'all. It usually dogs that are indoor dogs are good at detecting the stuff. If you got a dog and he's in the yard all day, those dogs don't pick up on it as well. And I remember I was reading a study about that. If your dog is the kind that's outdoors more than they're indoors, they don't pick up on anything. But if the dog is close to the family and they are living indoors with everyone, those are the ones that usually will pick up on something wrong because they know the family. All right. A single story building in a lonely rural business park a few miles away from Milton Keynes. On a great autumn day, it looks like a location for a bleak thriller. Okay, so this person had a dog, and you know how dogs will sniff at everything. They want to smell and know what everything is. Well, one remarkable thing occurred with this person and their dog. The dog had an excellent sense of smell, which we know most dogs do. And they estimated that at least they can smell 10,000 times better than the average human. Okay. So they can find a lot of things. Now, I remember I was watching, I believe it was 60 Minutes or 20 years ago. And this man had multiple patches of his skin removed for skin cancer. And his dog kept smelling his back. And he went to the doctor, and the doctor said, I don't see anything. He says, the dog found it. It's there. And the doctor looked again. He couldn't see it, but the dog was right. It was there, but the doctor couldn't detect it. Whatever equipment or whatever he was using, tools, he couldn't pick up on it, but it was definitely there. And that man, he wholeheartedly trusted that dog. He was like, it's there. It's there. So this person got sick. And that's what the dog was doing. The dog could sniff out the COVID. Okay. And he said the dog just kept bothering him and kept sniffing. So he knew something was wrong, but he couldn't figure out, that it's not like the dog can talk to you and tell you. So when he went to the doctor to get checked out, he sure enough had COVID. His dog picked up on it. That's pretty amazing. So he said his dog was a Cocker Spaniel, wired hair, and he was also part Labrador. And this dog was able to sniff his COVID. you know and the article of course goes into the cancer that dogs can find. And see, now this is one more thing to document of what a dog can detect on a human. you know you never know what these animals can do, but it really, to me, solidifies why dogs are so heavily used for work purposes, because they're very easy to train, and because they're so domesticated, they pretty much know how to bond and be around humans with no problem. But I think it's amazing to find out they can now sniff out COVID. Mm-mm-mm. Look at that. I wonder if some cats can do this. I'm just curious. They never talk about that. Maybe not. They always talk about dogs doing these kind of things, but not humans. So they're saying don't even be surprised in the future they have COVID sniffing dogs up at airports. Hey, you never know. You never know. With flights coming in and out, and they got dogs up there, and people are walking around, and we know the ones that refuse to wear a mask, and they're the super spreaders out here. Now you can have one of these attack dogs go after them at the airport. You imagine a dog knock their asses down. I know my rights. And next thing you know, they're on the ground being tackled by dogs. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.